I'm always setting up for client shoots and I'm testing the basement and I never film it and never show anybody. And that's a huge mistake because I really think that I could be making content and prepping at the same time, and two birds, one stone kind of mentality. I also realized today that I broke my own rule, but it looks awesome right now. And this is a great test for the idea that all rules are meant to be broken. I always like to be as far back from the edge of the room as I can because in a perfect world, that's the best way to get separation. You get a little more environment and you get a nicer shot normally. I don't have that luxury down here because it's a 8 by 10 room, and not even 8 by 10. Yeah, it's a small room and you don't have too many options. But I set this up because I wanted to see some color in the shot. That's the little MT in the back. And I think right away, just based on looking at the monitor, it looks awesome. And this goes against my rules because I'm pretty close to the wall here. I'm more than halfway through the room. I'm right next to this stuff here. And I didn't think I'd get that much depth with this shot, but it looks great and the environment looks great. And I love the color, that teal color on the back wall, black painted wall, teal color, just coming down from a little magnet thing I put in the back. But it's giving me a nice look. And then I have my Nova over here as my key, and then I have the F22 as above. These two lights are just phenomenal and I want to use them for everything. And I feel like I'm rambling on, but the point of this is break your own rules. Break anybody's rules. Make sure you try everything because you're going to be pleasantly surprised with some things you find out. You'll also find out in certain situations why there are rules, so there's that too. So let's just break down what I did here just to get it out there. As my key light, I have the Nova P300C with its softbox on and the grid to make sure the light's kind of localized. Not localized. Yeah, localized, sure. And then I have it going through a 4x4 full stop diffusion, so I'm getting nice soft light on my face. I have it set 45 degrees off, so I'm getting kind of a side-ish lighting, but it's still key. Maybe getting a little tiny Rembrandt here, but wasn't so much my intention. I had it set straight forward, but it was not enough depth and not enough character, not enough mood. Now the F22C is above me. That's giving me the hair light that's separating me a little bit from the background. And then I have just the MT Pro back there for that pop of color. If I didn't have the pop of color, it would still be interesting, but I really like that color. So let's just have a look here and see what it looks like with it off. So one of my biggest gripes with Sidus is that it takes a second to load sometimes. I kind of wish it was just always open, but I don't know if that's a problem they can solve. If you're watching, that's good. So with nothing, it's still interesting enough, but I like the teal color. And then say I went to like a red, I could change this constantly. And just the way the light falls over here, giving that triangle shape, it's like there's a spotlight. And that I discovered by accident. And that I love. So you can see the color's obviously changing. There's a nice little yellow, which isn't bad. But the teal I like because we're getting the teal color from the light, and then we're getting the warm tones from the orange wood. So we're getting a teal and orange background, which is, you know, what you want. But then I'm not teal, I'm 5600. I could also go to this and I could make it just the standard, you know, 3200. So, you know, this is just a nice clean look, and that 3200 Kelvin on that matches the wood again. And then we're in a realistic scenario. But let's go back to the color because I'm liking that today. Now, at the same time, I can take these colors and I can change them a bit, all of them, but I don't think I would because it would be a little too aggressive. Let's take the Nova and turn it into a 3200 color, just because that would be the opposite of this. And it looks nice color fidelity, I guess, wise, but I'd rather this. Oh, I think I had it at 4000 actually. Oh my God, now I don't remember what I did. So in testing, I wasn't really keeping track of anything, and I might have had this set to 4000, but I can't remember now. So we're gonna keep it at 5600 and see what this goes out to be, see what this turns out to be. If anybody wants to see more setups, and every time I test it, if somebody wants to see this, please let me know, because I don't have a ton of followers, but I want to help people as much as I can. So let's just go through the breakdown of all the lights for kicks. First, let's get rid of the Nova. So here we are with just this. Let's get rid of the F22C. The F22C is at 1%. Okay, so here's the MT Pro. You can't see me anymore, it's not focusing. And then we're black. So let's turn on the F22C. See if the camera will focus on me. Yeah, seems to find me there. And then turn this backlight on. So this looks cool. And then the Nova will come in for the key. Nova seems a little hot, possibly. But it's actually quite low as well. And I am just straight up rambling now. Yeah, so here's this setup, and it looks great, and I'm happy with it. So this is just a random test on a Sunday morning, and have a great day.